the like button, hit the sub button, hit the notification bell. You understand me? Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Join this Fist Unit army and get Fist Unit tough. Alright, look. I'm going to give y'all this afternoon video, and then I'll break down the 53 roster later in the day, because I think they got till 4 o'clock to do that. They have a 1 o'clock practice, so, I'll come back for the dinner time and talk about the final cut. So, at the time of this recording, they just made a trade for Boogie Basham, a second-round pick in 2021. Obviously, Joe Schoen was there for that. So, Joe Schoen's trading for the guy. I got faith in Joe. If the boss says he's good enough to be in a rotation, he's good enough to be in a rotation. That's how I look at it. I'm not going to pretend to know a lot about him. I cover the Giants. I don't cover the Bills. All right, I'm not going to pretend I'm an expert and saw him in college and all this other shit. That ain't my style. Okay, and Joe Schoen we trust. If Joe Schoen thinks he's worth a late round pick in 2025, then he's worth a late round pick in 2025. That's how I look at that situation. So now we got Nunez, Leo, Dex. We got a little bit of depth up front. So that's good. A little bit of rotation. Jahad Ward and everything. So we got a nice little rotation in the front seven. I'm with it. And like I said, the guy's a second round pick, so he ain't trash. You don't get drafted in the second round and you be trash. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see how Wink Martindale puts him in the system. We'll see how Wink Martindale uses him. All right, this isn't an Isaiah Simmons level trade, but it's a trade nonetheless that can add depth to the team, and that's what we need. Ojulari was a little banged up last year. My boy Kayvon had a little injury issue last year, so all the depth is possible. We need as much depth as possible. All right, so I'm cool with that. And low key, what's so scary is like Isaiah Simmons. If anything happens to Ojulari, if anything happens to Kayvon, Isaiah Simmons just slides right in there. That's the dopest part about Isaiah Simmons is not only is he the starting middle linebacker next to Akurike, but he's the direct backup to Ojulari and Kayvon. You talk about a weapon, man. You talk about a guy that could just do it all on a football field. I don't know what they was doing in Arizona. I don't know. Y'all know how I feel about poverty franchises. Shout out to Chase Young. I have never denied how much I wanted Chase Young. The only time I ever rooted for Daniel Jones to lose in my life. I only rooted for that boy to lose one time in my entire life. And that was that Dan Washington game where he decided to throw 5 touchdowns and win it overtime. I was happy Danny threw 5 touchdowns, but I was like, you motherfucker, you cost us Chase Young. What the fuck? I was pissed when he threw them 5 touchdowns. I was like, yo. It's like, yo, you ever have a girl riding on top of you, right? And you know you ain't got a condom on. And you let her know you about to bust and she keep riding you and she don't get up. And you bust up in her. And you mad, but you happy at the same time. That was me when Daniel Jones was throwing 5 touchdowns, costing us Chase Young. I'm happy. I'm feeling good, but damn, like, damn. Yo, pause. Pause. Whole lot of pause on that last statement. Alright, look. I'm not editing this out either. Fuck that. So look, check this out, right? Wan'dale Robinson, alright, has been activated from the PUP. Damn. He on some Adrian Peterson Wolverine healing powers right now. So damn, like, yo, like, Paris Campbell is nice in the slot, bro. Jayla High is beating Sauce Gardner. On the Darius Slayton episode on Wednesday, I made a bet with Cop Pizzle. I said, Pizzle, by the time we get to episode 51, Darius Slayton would not be starting for the Giants. He will be on the bench. He will be holding a clipboard. He's going to be the first person to shake your hand after a third down conversion. That's what Darius Slayton going to be. Now, with the return of Wan'dale, with the emergence of Jalen Hyatt, and Paris Campbell just being that dude in the slot, Slayton going to sit down eventually. I don't know how to tell y'all this because Wan'dale in that Detroit game before he got hurt was getting busy. Wan'dale was not to be played with in that Detroit game. So we've seen how good he can be. Let's not forget how much of a dog Wan'dale is. Now we got Hyatt and we got Paris Campbell. Ooh, wait. Oh my gosh, yo, like we have come a long way from David Sills, who better get cut today. God bless his heart, but he got to go. I'm sorry. He got to go. So hopefully when I do my final 53 action later on today, him and fucking Matt Pert won't be on the roster. All right. But anyway, I digress. What I'm trying to say is this. We are a long way from Richie James and David Sills. We have come a long way from Marcus Johnson, all right, and trying to catch balls. Like this, we've come a long way from that filth we had on the field last year, man. I cannot wait to see what Daniel Jones does with this plethora of receivers. I mean, we are stacked, man. We are stacked. We have depth. What did the Warriors used to say? Strength in numbers. That's the Giants. We have strength in numbers. I mean, it don't matter who's on the field. They get busy, man. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, lastly, okay, Tommy DeVito, whatever. He got released today. All right, so I'm assuming they're going to put him back on the practice squad. I guess Tyrod is balls out in practice. I don't know what to tell y'all. All I know is the 2 preseason games that I saw Tyrod play, he looked awful. I don't know how to say this, but when I saw Tyrod looked like a bum. So maybe DeVito looked like a bum in practice and Tyrod looked good. I don't know. But all I can do is say, once again, and Joe Schoen we trust. Joe Schoen don't think DeVito was good enough to be the number 2. He ain't good enough to be the number 2. I just pray to God Daniel Jones don't get hurt. Because if Daniel Jones get hurt, Tyrod ain't saving us. He not going to save us. He not. So whatever with that. But anyway, that's it. That's all. I'll be back later on tonight with my reaction to the final 53. Subscribe to the unit. Oh, by the way, Church of Giants available on all podcast platforms. It's on the same RSS feed as the Giants Outsider. So if you're subscribed to the Giants Outsider podcast, the Church of Giants podcast gets uploaded to that feed. So you don't have to do anything. You already could get the episode if you're subscribed to the Giants Outsider. So check me out. Leave me good reviews and all that stuff. All right. That's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.